You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. Is it though? Let's find out. Pwah! Welcome to KIllco. My name is Brian. I don't think I said that yesterday, but it is, and I've had to say it for the start of every single one of these videos, so if you don't know it by now you do. I have thrown a wrench in the gears, as they say. We've been doing a couple scotches and rye, and now Tennessee whiskey. I actually have history about this little bottle, but first, let's get on with the pour. I don't show it in the videos, but opening these tiny little caps is kind of annoying. Anyway. This is not something you would have neat normally, but, if we're going to review it, we're going to review it for what it is. Look how pretty it is. It's actually not too bad. This is, of course, a Tennessee sour mash, and with Tennessee whiskey, it has gone through that extra charcoal filtering thing that we know about. Now, I don't know if that does anything to the color, but it looks like typical bourbon to me. A little lighter than I want it, but I say that a lot because I like a little bit darker. But this is pretty close. It's pretty close. I wouldn't really have any bad feelings about this if it was poured and given to me with me not knowing what it is. On to the nosing. Oof. Whoa, hi, what was that? What was that? God dang, that was annoying. This has a candied sweet smell. And it's reminding me of a certain candy, but I don't know which one. It's almost... The funny thing is, I thought I knew what Jack Daniels smelled like, and now I'm getting this weird peppermint note, which I've never had before. I haven't had Jack Daniels straight for a long time. I've had a single barrel not long ago, and that was actually very enjoyable. I think I reviewed it. If I did, I'll try to remember to put the thing up there. Emphasis on try to remember. Yeah. Instead of anything I remember, I'm getting this weird peppermint note. That's bizarre. Now, it might just be a charcoal filtering thing. That might just be me. I have a feeling it's me. But other than the peppermint, there's this sweetness. And maybe a little bit of oak. What's funny is I'm getting kind of a rye vibe from it, but it's definitely not rye. So after doing moments of research on Google, I have found out that the mash bill for this is 80% corn, 12% barley, and 8% rye. I didn't think there was any rye in it, but that would explain why I'm getting this kind of weird mintiness in that black licorice thing, which I thought was just my imagination because I wasn't even sure how much rye was in here. If any. I was telling myself there's no way, but there's also the realizing that I don't quite know what's in this, so I'm glad I checked. I think I'm getting a little black brown sugar, and this is getting... There is a bit of a sour note. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Maybe it's almost... Yeah, this is confusing. It's almost like a bunch of candies that I've had over the years, but it's really confusing me because we're getting this weird sour note with a minty note with a black licorice note. It's freaking me out a bit, and that's not what I remember it smelling like. And again, I haven't had this in many a year. Before I forget about the history I mentioned with me and Jack Daniels, it used to be that my aunt from many years ago would drink this stuff straight at all our family holiday things. So although I never got to try any with her, it is a memory I will always have whenever Jack Daniels is present. All right. I should smell more of a corn thing, but maybe a little. Maybe that's what I'm confusing something with, but not really. I'm just getting this weird sweetness, this strange black licorice / peppermint thing. It's weird. Let's go for the palate now, shall we? Yep. Doesn't hurt too much, but I'm trying to be aware of it. we're at that point where I don't want to call it thin, but it is 40%, so it's the bottom. A little peppery on the end there. The taste itself is going to be hard to pin down because it's quick and it's not trying to impress me. This is definitely a very popular product that is meant to be sold and drank, and I have a feeling people do shots of this stuff all the time. What's really scary is it doesn't taste like I remember it at all, and I'm sure that's just me that's changed. Wood notes, sweetness, a bit of a tingle. There are some, it's giving me that thing that I got last time. Yesterday, oddly enough, but it was, they said fruitcake, it's not fruitcake. I believe I said gingerbread, but I feel like it's just the baking spices thing, kind of. And actually a little bit of chocolate. Funny enough, it's making me think of chocolate. I don't really know if I taste it, but I also did have a chocolate candy that was full of whiskey earlier today, so that might just be that. Now, the real question is, would I be able to tell this was not a bourbon? I don't know. I'd be a little confused, probably. The mouth feels pretty good for what it is. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'd be able to pick this out. I feel like I wouldn't. And there is a banana note. Oh my gosh, I was hoping there wouldn't be. I just got it as soon as I stopped thinking. You know what? That might be the confusing smell at the start. Was banana. I don't know how I get banana and peppermint messed up, but when I first smelled it, the initial hit was banana, I think. And it confused me because, for whatever reason, as much as I don't like bananas, it's not something I expect to smell in my whiskey. But now I think it's in there. Now that'll haunt me till my grave. Yay. I've done about as much as I can with this. Again, trying to make these videos shorter. Let's go onto the app and see what that says about this very popular and very well-known product. All I can think about is banana bread. All right, it appears we have quite a bit of info here. For the community nose profile, we have vanilla, caramel, smoky. I don't understand that. And banana. And now that I have banana in my brain, it's all I can smell. And it's funny that I didn't figure that out immediately because of that experience I had with that banana liqueur not long ago, which was unpleasant. Community flavor profile, vanilla, oak, sweet, banana, and caramel. This is funny. I'm glad to know people are getting banana notes, but now that it's being put right in front of me, yeah, I'm smelling banana. I don't know if I'm tasting banana, but that's what that initial shock was to me, I think, was something that was banana. I don't know why I thought it was peppermint, but now that I have the word banana in my head, it's all I can think about. Finish, smoky oak, caramel, vanilla. I still don't quite understand what smoky means in this kind of thing, but people are getting it. I'm not going to argue. Average price paid for this is around $23, so we'll say between $20 and $25 you can probably get a bottle of it. That's not bad. For the official overview, we have the info here. The origin is from USA, Tennessee. Yep. ABV on this says 43%, but on my bottle it says 40. That's something that's happened more than once. I don't know why that's a thing. Tennessee whiskey, aged 4 years. This doesn't have an age statement on it, though. Official color, medium amber. I would say maybe light amber, but that's just me. Official nose, hints of toasted oak and vanilla. They don't talk about banana at all. Official taste, a pleasant mix of caramel, vanilla, and wood notes. This is very standard default words they're using here. And official finish, pleasingly dry. I guess I could agree with that, but that was a pretty lame duck for an explanation from the official people. They could have used so many more fancy words. It's not terrible. It's not off-putting or anything, but it's not something I definitely need a bottle of, and I'm pretty sure I'm more interested in their higher proofs and barrel proof kind of stuff, because when I tried one of those, it was really good, and I don't think I got banana off that. Anyway, until tomorrow, Live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And sláinte. Thank you for joining me on KIllco. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.